Well, look, I applaud FCC Chairman Pai for restoring our internet freedom by rolling back the Obama-era decision to tie these Depression-era utility and railroad-style regulations to the internet. You know, under the guise of this title Open Internet Order, or as they call it, net neutrality, liberals have tried to convince Americans that somehow there's something wrong with our internet today and that the federal government has to regulate it in order to make sure it remains free. Clearly, they didn't get the message that really adding more regulations doesn't help consumers, certainly not startup businesses or rural broadband providers. It really hurts them. Regulations have always been a barrier to entry. If you take the rotary phone, for example, which was in service for nearly half a century with barely any innovative upgrades due to the overly regulated phone network, it only allowed monopolies to flourish. We can all thank Title II for that. You see, innovation happens when someone disrupts the marketplace and turns conventional wisdom on its head. But Title II regulations don't allow for disruption to occur. The internet, on the other hand, was really the ultimate disruptor, and it allows new businesses to thrive anywhere and everywhere in the world, including and perhaps even especially in rural towns in North Dakota. Now, to be clear, this debate was never about keeping the internet, quote, free. It was about giving the government more power over who uses the internet and for what purposes. We all support a free and open internet, and I'd be more than happy to work with my Democratic colleagues in Congress to ensure it stays that way through appropriate legislation. But it isn't in the best interest of anyone to allow the government to take control of the internet through the use of Title II regulation.